Some places on Earth seem to break the rules of gravity. These are 13 rock formations no one can fully explain. Let's start the countdown. Number 13. Seven Sisters, England. Along England's southern coast, the Seven Sisters stretch like a rhythmic series of white chalk cliffs reaching into the English Channel. They're not known for their height, but for their flowing form and luminous color, created from ancient marine sediments laid down 80 million years ago when this land was underwater. Walking along the edge is slow and meditative. The path rises and dips gently before falling off sharply into the sea. Light shifts constantly, casting shadows and golden glows across the landscape. Every visit reveals something new, a reminder that this place is still evolving. Seven Sisters is not just a landscape to admire, but one that quietly tells the story of time, erosion, and weather. Number 12. Lena Pillars, Russia. Along the Lena River in eastern Siberia rise towering limestone columns like an abandoned stone city. Some reach 100 meters tall, stretching for miles. They began as seafloor deposits, later lifted and sculpted by ice, wind, and extreme temperatures over millions of years. In summer, the river reflects the pillars like a calm mirror. In winter, icy tones amplify their remote, timeless beauty. This place moves slowly. It invites quiet observation and respect for geological time. The Lena Pillars show how nature, with nothing but patience, can carve majesty out of silence. Number 11. Painted Hills, United States. In the American West, the Painted Hills unfold like a natural canvas, where color is the main character. Gentle hills where stripes of red, ochre, gray, and pink, formed by ancient volcanic ash and sediment that slowly turned to clay. Each stripe is a visible timeline, each color a chapter in Earth's story. There's little vegetation here to distract the eye. The landscape changes with the sun, colors intensify at sunrise and soften at dusk. Walking the trails is like stepping through deep time, quietly decoding Earth's layered past. Number 10. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. In northern Vietnam, Ha Long Bay unfolds like a dream made of stone and water. Over 1,600 limestone islands rise from the emerald green sea, scattered across the horizon like the ruins of an ancient civilization. Some are sharp and vertical, others rounded and covered in dense jungle. But all of them stand like natural monuments, mysterious, massive, and seemingly floating. The formation of this landscape began more than 500 million years ago when ancient marine sediments settled at the bottom of a tropical sea. Over time, tectonic activity lifted those layers, and rainwater slowly dissolved the softer limestone, carving caves, sinkholes, and vertical towers. The result is one of the world's most iconic karst landscapes, a place where geology becomes visual poetry. Ha Long Bay isn't just beautiful, it feels ancient, wise, and timeless. A landscape that holds both silence and life, carved by water and weather, shaped by time, and still evolving. Number 9. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. In the heart of Bohol Island, more than 1,200 cone-shaped hills roll across the landscape in perfect, almost unnatural symmetry. Known as the Chocolate Hills, they turn brown during the dry season, giving the illusion of giant mounds of cocoa rising from the earth. These formations were once coral reefs, lifted by tectonic forces and shaped by rain and erosion over thousands of years. Despite their repetitive shape, no two hills are exactly alike. The Chocolate Hills remind us that nature doesn't always favor chaos. Sometimes it creates order. unexpected, gentle, and endlessly mysterious. Number 8. Reynisfjara Beach, Iceland. On the southern coast of Iceland lies Reynisfjara, a beach unlike any other. There's no white sand here, only black volcanic fragments, shaped by the violent meeting of lava and ocean. The result is a shoreline that feels dark, dramatic, and powerful. But what truly defines this place are the basalt columns that rise from the cliffs behind the beach. Towering and perfectly geometric, these stone formations look like giant organ pipes carved by hand. In reality, they formed naturally. When molten lava cooled slowly, it cracked into hexagonal patterns as if the earth itself followed a secret blueprint. Waves crash against the columns with thunderous rhythm. The wind howls through the rock like a voice. Every sense is activated here: sound, texture, color. It's a place of extremes where fire once met water and left behind a masterpiece of contrast. Visitors often stand in silence, overwhelmed by the rawness of it all. Reynisfjara isn't just a beach, it's a reminder of Earth's volcanic heart, exposed and sculpted by time. Number 7. Devil's Tower, United States. Suddenly, from the rolling plains of Wyoming, Devil's Tower stands like a monument left behind by giants. Its shape is striking, an almost perfect cylinder of stone reaching over 260 meters into the sky, with massive vertical grooves carved into its sides. This formation is what geologists call a volcanic intrusion. Millions of years ago, magma pushed upward beneath the Earth's surface, but never erupted. Instead, it cooled slowly underground, forming dense columns of rock. Over time, the softer surrounding land eroded away, revealing the tower we see today. What's most fascinating is the symmetry. The vertical lines along the tower look engineered, like the walls of a fortress. But they're natural, formed by slow cooling and fracturing of molten rock. It's geometry born from chaos. To walk around its base is to feel both small and humbled. Native American tribes consider Devil's Tower sacred, a place of stories, ceremonies, and spiritual presence. It's not just a geological marvel, it's a cultural symbol, standing timeless in the open landscape, unmoving, unexplained, unforgettable. Number 6. Manpupener, Russia. In the remote northern Urals of Russia, 7 giant stone pillars rise from a windswept plateau. Known as Manpupener, these towering formations, some over 40 meters tall, stand isolated, weathered, and silent, like ancient sentinels watching over the tundra. Their origin goes back hundreds of millions of years. The area was once a seabed. Over time, layers of rock were pushed upward. Softer materials eroded, leaving only the hardest stone behind. Wind, ice, and rain continued shaping them into irregular, towering shapes. There's no clear symmetry here. Each column is unique. Some are wide at the base, others taper at the top. From a distance, they look like figures frozen in motion, giving the site an eerie, mythical atmosphere. Getting here isn't easy. There are no roads, no signs, just wilderness. That isolation is part of the experience. It feels untouched, like stepping into a world where time moves differently. For many, Manpupener is more than a rock formation. It's a reminder that nature often works in silence, over centuries, creating beauty without seeking perfection. Number 5. Pulpit Rock, Norway. High above the Lysefjord in southwestern Norway, a massive granite platform juts out from the cliffside, flat, clean, and almost perfectly rectangular. This is Pulpit Rock, or Preikestolen, one of the most dramatic viewpoints in all of Europe. Perched 600 meters above the water, it looks like it was cut by a giant hand. In truth, its shape is the result of the last ice age. Glaciers carved through this region, dragging and cracking rock as they moved. When they retreated, they left behind this vast ledge, balanced between sky and fjord. Reaching the top is part of the experience. The hike winds through forests, past lakes, and over rocky terrain. As you ascend, the landscape opens up, until suddenly the fjord appears below and the vast emptiness in front of the rock takes your breath away. There are no railings, no fences, just the edge. Standing there is both thrilling and humbling. It's a place where you feel the scale of the earth and your place on it. Pulpit Rock is nature's balcony, carved by ice, held up by time. Number 4. Old Man of Hoy, Scotland. Off the northern coast of Scotland, standing alone against the crashing waves of the Atlantic, rises a towering sea stack known as the Old Man of Hoy. Nearly 140 meters tall, this column of red sandstone looks like a giant figure carved by wind and water. It didn't always stand alone. Originally, it was part of a massive cliff face. Over thousands of years, relentless erosion from the sea slowly cut it away, leaving behind this isolated monolith. Its shape is fragile and dramatic, layers of rock stacked vertically, like the pages of time left open for all to see. From the nearby cliffs, the view is striking. The ocean pounds its base, seabirds wheel overhead, and the sky seems to shift constantly in color and mood. It's not just a sight, it's a living, moving scene. Climbers have attempted to scale its sides, but many are drawn simply to witness it. The Old Man of Hoy is more than a geological feature. It's a moment in time caught between creation and collapse. It won't stand forever, and that makes it even more powerful. Number 3. Richat Structure, Mauritania. Deep in the Sahara Desert, a massive circular formation disrupts the endless sand. From the ground, it's hard to grasp. But from above, the Richat structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, reveals itself. A series of concentric rings, nearly 40 kilometers wide, carved into the earth like a giant fingerprint. For years, its origin puzzled scientists. Some believed it was an impact crater, others thought it was a volcanic dome. Today, most agree it was created by uplift and erosion over millions of years. As the land rose, wind and water slowly peeled away layers of rock, exposing this spiral-like formation. What makes the Richat structure so fascinating is its scale and symmetry. There's nothing else around, just flat desert, and then this enormous circular design etched into the ground. It's both natural and surreal. Standing on its edge, the layers of limestone and sandstone appear in bands of tan, gold, and gray. There are no buildings, no sounds, only the silent story of deep time written into stone. It's the kind of place that reminds us how vast and mysterious Earth's memory really is. Number 2. Matterhorn, Switzerland. In the heart of the Swiss Alps, one peak rises with such sharp elegance that it hardly seems real. The Matterhorn, over 4,400 meters high, is one of the most iconic mountains on Earth, with a near-perfect pyramid shape that dominates the horizon from every angle. Its formation began millions of years ago when massive tectonic plates collided and pushed ancient rocks upward. Glaciers then sculpted its sharp ridges and steep faces, carving the mountain into the symmetrical giant we see today. In winter, snow outlines every edge. In summer, bare rock reveals its raw structure, layered, folded, and cracked. The mountain changes with the light, golden at sunrise, violet at dusk, and ghostly under moonlight. But the Matterhorn is more than just a peak, it's a symbol. For climbers, it's a challenge. For locals, it's a legend. And for visitors, it's a moment of awe. Standing beneath it, you feel time slow down. You see how Earth's inner forces and surface erosion can create something that feels both violent and perfectly still. The Matterhorn is nature's sculpture, bold, precise, eternal. Number 1. Grand Prismatic Spring, United States. In the heart of Yellowstone National Park lies a burst of color so vivid it seems unreal. The Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the United States and one of the most visually striking places on the planet. At over 110 meters wide, it glows with deep blue at its center, surrounded by rings of green, yellow, orange, and red. But these colors don't come from minerals. They're created by heat-loving microorganisms that thrive in specific temperature zones. Each hue marks a different band of life, shaped by the intense energy rising from the Earth's core. Viewed from above, the spring looks like a living eye staring back at the sky. Mist drifts off its surface, and the ground around it feels almost alien, steaming, cracked, and pulsing with geothermal activity. Beneath your feet, a powerful volcanic system fuels this phenomenon. It's a reminder that Yellowstone sits atop one of the largest active supervolcanoes on Earth. The Grand Prismatic Spring is Earth exposed, colorful, alive, and endlessly in motion. And just when you think Earth has shown you everything, it reveals something even stranger. Another list is waiting. Don't stop here. Tap now and dive into more places that seem impossible, yet they're all real. The next journey starts with one click.